Get this card.
No, this one's newer.
Man, don't be a sucker. Get this one.
If you want to be a baller, there is no choice but this one. I feel your pain. The conflicting guidance that you've seen here on YouTube has left you confused. You're ready for a premium travel credit card, but you don't know where to begin, and you're wondering who to trust. And if you listen to everyone, you'll just need to get them all. Break the piggy bank, stack all the cards, and win the game, right? I hate to break it to you, but that is not a winning strategy. But don't worry, you've come to the right channel. In this video, I'm gonna break down how to approach acquiring premium credit cards the smart way. We're gonna look at the target audience for the top tier cards, and by the end of it, you're gonna know which card is exactly right for you, if any. For those new to the channel, I'm Richard Debs from R2 Travel Rewards, and I'm an avid traveler. I've been traveling Africa, the Arab world, and Asia since February of this year, so I know a thing or two about premium travel credit cards. Feel free to hit me up in the chat section of my website, boomacompany.com, if you have personal or even targeted questions about your situation. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel before hitting me up on my website. Let's take a look at 4 of the leading premium travel credit cards. If you pay very close attention, by the end of this video, the answer is going to be very clear if any of these cards are right for you. The cards in question all have transferable currencies. And by that I mean they're not tied to any one particular hotel or airline. All the points that you amass may be transferred to a whole host of hotel and airlines. And some of them are better than others depending on your use case. And I'm excluding invite-only cards for this exercise, for obvious reasons. We got the Capital One Vexture X, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Citi Strata Elite, and we gotta bring in the heavy hitter, the American Express Platinum card. We got a lot of metal to get through. However, before we get any further, I want you to tell me in the comments which card you prefer. Then after the video, let me know if I've changed your perspective. The prevailing wisdom is that these cards may be categorized into 2 tiers. We got tier 1, and these are the cards which are coveted by most because they have that bling factor. The American Express Platinum and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And tier 2, we have some premium cards, but they don't have the sex appeal of the cards in tier 1. We got the Citi Strata Elite and the Capital One Vexture X. I just said that we have tier 1 and tier 2 credit cards, but I also said that that is the prevailing wisdom. Now, I'm gonna tell you that there's no such thing. Guys, that's all made up. None of it is real. The card issuers want you to think like that. And maybe your buddy who whips theirs out at dinner wants you to think like that as well. But that's all marketing, and it's very good marketing, I might add. The Amex Platinum and the Chase Sapphire Reserve are very expensive cards. Tier 1 in this case doesn't mean elite, it just means expensive. But Amex and Chase give you a pathway to claw back the high annual fees. And as a result, the cards appear affordable. But just because you can afford a card, does that mean you ought to acquire it? Hell no.
Hell no. Not 75 years ago, not 57 years ago, surely not today.
You still might not be the target audience. For example, the Platinum card offers a $400 Resi credit. And Resi is a dining platform which Amex owns. By the way, check out my shenanigans here on how I use Resi credits. Your boy has been consuming Resi credits before it was cool to do so. Then there's a $300 Equinox Club membership credit, a $300 Lululemon shopping credit, a $100 Saks shopping credit, and more. I hope you're picking up on the theme here, folks. This is a lifestyle card for folks with a fair amount of disposable income. You know, folks who like to Lulu their lemons. I'm on record stating that I'll never get rid of my American Express Platinum card. Hell, I was even thinking back then that they should raise the annual fee to over $1,000 to price more folks out and open up the lounges again. But all of that changed in December 2023 when I pivoted away from the personal Platinum card to the Platinum Business card because I had what I needed to support my small business and my travel. Be sure to watch my Amex Platinum Business card video here to see what I think of the card after its refresh. I, however, gotta keep it real. The Refresh Personal Platinum is a full-on lifestyle credit card for high-income individuals. Don't get me wrong, it was always for the wealthy, but it used to be travel-focused. Now the gloves are off, and it's all about a wealthy lifestyle. If that's you, that's awesome. You should grab the card. While you're at it, feel free to use my link in the description. However, if that's not you, please stay away from this card. Don't get caught up with the credits if it requires that you live a lifestyle that's not naturally you. You gotta live authentically. Who here doesn't have any Lululemon gear, but are now touting the $300 Lululemon credit as valuable? I own this Lululemon baseball cap, but that doesn't make me a Lululemon customer. So a $300 credit is still worth $0 for me. In 2023, I remember trying to redeem my Saks credit online, but I kept swapping out face creams so that I stay under $50 with shipping because I didn't want to travel uptown to use my credit at the physical store. In reality, if you're shopping at Saks on the regular, timing a $50 spend isn't a juggling act. Dare I say it? I am not the target audience for this Saks credit. My brother-in-law belongs to Equinox, so I contemplated joining for one summer. I signed up for a 1-week pass and I used it a few times, but I quickly knew that I wouldn't be going consistently and would therefore be throwing money away. Truth be told, at one point earlier this year, I belonged to 3 gyms. One in the US, one in Kenya, and one here in South Africa. Super wasteful. But when you're busy working and traveling, executing simple chores like canceling a gym membership gets drawn out. And it's not like the gyms make it easy for you to cancel a membership. I finally got around to canceling my US and Kenya memberships, and all I have left is a Virgin Active membership here in Cape Town. Oh, and yes, Virgin Active is part of Virgin Group, so I can use Virgin points to book special activities at my gym. But I can't think of a worse way to use my Virgin points. Or that was a long tangent.
Man, I'm liable to go on tangents.
Amex is really smart. They rely on content creators pushing out content to the general public, convincing them that the credits are valuable. But you're not going to hear that from me. The Platinum card is a lifestyle card. If you fit the target profile, then by all means, enjoy the card. But if you're struggling and working hard to manage the credits, then this card is not right for you. As far as the Sapphire Reserve is concerned, you already know what I think of Chase. Working like mad to redeem the credits on a $795 credit card is not worth it for me. I own the card, but again, that's only because of this credit card channel. But I can't in good conscience recommend this card. If you're a high net worth individual, the annual fee is a drop in the bucket. So you too can use my referral link in the description and max out your Chase UR points strategy. So what I've said so far is not very uplifting, but we still got tier 2. I consider the Capital One Vexture X to be a pure travel card, not a lifestyle card, and its annual fee is just right at $395. I know that some card holders are displeased that lounge access for authorized users is coming to an end on February 1st, 2026, but that can be replaced with 2 Vexture X cards, which is a very strong Player 1 and Player 2 strategy. Pound for pound, I don't see how you can beat this card's value if you're looking to level up and add a very strong travel card to your setup. And it's a metal card, so automatic bougie status. The Vexture X conveys global entry into TSA PreCheck, lounge access with priority pass, along with Capital One bespoke lounges, all the necessary travel protections and insurances, elite car rental status, and this is a perk that you really appreciate on foreign travel. By the way, I booked the cheapest car here in Cape Town and got 2 level upgrades. Went from 1 upgrade to a better upgrade because that car died. Presidential Circle with Hertz gets you some nice perks. There's a $300 Portal travel credit and 10,000 Capital One miles as an anniversary bonus. That's it, no hoops to jump through, just everything you need for travel. And the card is essentially free if you take 1 cheap flight or 1 hotel stay a year. I think this card should be an automatic yes for anyone who wants a travel setup that works, is affordable, and simple to manage. Once you pair this card with a Capital One Saver Rewards card, you have a super powerful points earning duo. And in comes the Citi Strata Elite, which is the newest premium travel card offering for Citi. If you wish to prioritize flying on American Airlines or redeeming American Airlines miles for award bookings, then the Strata Elite should be your premium travel card of choice. It offers the same core benefits as the Vexture X with an annual fee of $595. Citi doesn't have a branded airport lounge, but you do get 4 American Airlines Admirals Club lounge passes, along with Priority Pass lounge access. However, the true value of this card is when you include it into the Citi Magnificent 5. What's the Citi Magnificent 5? Watch that here. Using pure multiplier spending, the Citi Magnificent 5 outperforms the Capital One Duo setup. But it's far easier to get going with a Capital One Duo because not everyone has the stamina to acquire the Citi Magnificent 5. So, I don't think you can go wrong with either the Capital One Vexture X or the Citi Strata Elite when you're seeking to acquire a premium travel credit card. You don't need both. Either of them will supercharge your travel experience. I, however, in good conscience, cannot recommend the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the American Express Platinum lifestyle cards. Yes, they work for some folks, but I don't recommend any newbies get caught up in the credits and blowing their budget. If you like to Lulu your lemons, it's gonna be hard to resist the allure of the limited edition mirror finished Platinum card. It really is a beautiful card, and the design team of this card needs a raise because this card design is gonna blow up. There's gonna be more record profits ahead for Amex. American Express is a genius at marketing, which is why I love the brand, but I'm way past succumbing to their marketing. Oh, but that card though. So where do you stand? From among these 4 transferable currency cards, which one works for you? Does amassing American airline miles push Citi over the edge for you? Stay tuned to this channel as I'll be revealing an update to my core travel setup in a few weeks. So I want to thank you for watching until the end. Since you've gotten this far, it only makes sense to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and become a member to help give it some visibility. As always, take care and be good to each other.